Hello! I feel like it's been over a year since I have vlogged, but nevertheless, here we are. I'm gonna attempt a vlog, but yeah, it's my first vlog. A lot of you guys were asking for vlogs, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll try this week. I've actually honestly tried a few times before, especially this year, and it just hasn't panned out. And yeah, I thought, why not? I sound sick because I'm getting over being sick. My son has, with going back to school in person, with masks being off and things like that, sicknesses have acquired. In the beginning of March, he brought home a stomach bug, which he got, and then he gave to me and my husband, which was, you'll hear my daughter in the background, which was really, really bad. And then last week he had the flu, which he just passed on a cold to me. My husband's totally fine, but sadly, girl's getting it, so that's sad. But anyway, yeah, I thought I would vlog. So the vlogs are going to be a little bit different this time around. Maybe not. You'll probably hear my kids, but you're not going to see them a lot because I'm going to respect their privacy. You might see them in like montages and stuff like that, but I mainly want the vlog just to be about my reading and then kind of day-to-day life, even though honestly my day-to-day life is very boring, and honestly it's just mainly structured around this one and her sleep and how she doesn't sleep that great. But yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do. So I'm focusing on 2 books this week. One I've already started, I'm like barely in it, and that is The Children on the Hill by Jennifer Mchanon, I believe. I've never read a book by her before, but when I read the synopsis of this book, I was like, wow, that sounds pretty good. So this book takes place in 2 different timelines. One's in the 70s and one's like current. So the one in the 70s, there's like this kind of mental, like a, I don't want to say like a, I don't want to say like a mental hospital, a psychiatric hospital maybe, but basically this woman runs it, and you follow one of her grandkids that kind of lives there, and they kind of are obsessed with monsters. And then basically her grandmother brings home another little girl that's from this hospital and kind of integrates her into that. And then something with like monsters, how maybe they're real and things like that. That's all I know about it right now. We'll have to see, but the writing so far is really, really good. If I keep looking off camera, it's because I have this baby right here. And then the other book I want to read, because this is going to be such a dark, kind of mysterious, spooky, kind of probably really like creepy book. I want to read Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I love her romance books. She writes predominantly romance books, well, adult romance books, so I'm very excited to read that. So those are the 2 books I'm going to focus on this week. So first things first, I'm actually sitting in my sunroom, which I've done many vlogs in, and we've actually redone it. So if you guys don't know, we bought this house a few years ago, and we've been trying to like, it's a beautiful house. We've been trying to like kind of redoing it here and here, little by little. I've done vlogs where we've redone the bathrooms. Those were the biggest things, where I did a whole video where we kind of converted our garage because she was coming, so we kind of had to convert our garage into an office space for us. And now we've done the sunroom. So I've actually filmed kind of the process of that. So I'm going to insert a montage here, and I'll be back to talk to you about why we did it.
Okay, so here's an overview of our sunroom. It's disgusting, just so you're fully aware. But that's what we do with transformations. We start off with something not looking so great, and then we make it better. So this is a bare space right now. In fact, you can see the difference of the carpet, which is just disgusting to me. So our first thing is we're getting a new couch for in here, because the couch we had, sorry I didn't take video of it because it was that crappy. It was like a really cheap one from Amazon, but one we're getting today is just a little love seat. And then the next step is we're going to take up all this carpet, put some hardwood flooring in. We've done stuff to it, like that paneling right there is new. Matt's done that. We're gonna get new blinds. That's our old coffee table and table. That's just, we're probably gonna get new ones to get that out of here. This train table will be leaving because it is rough and he doesn't use it anymore. And so we're planning just to get another like caddy thing over here. Anyway, so that's what it looks like from this side. So I'm gonna show you. This is kind of from this angle. So there's the inside of our house. It's kind of a step down. It's really a sunroom. Like, I like the exposed brick because this was obviously added on. But yeah, we're just gonna make it nicer because right now this is probably the ugliest room in our house, and we're hoping to move in a few years. So this is something that we definitely need to get done. progress we have. We're pretty much halfway through. Not me, Matt is. As you can see, this used to be patio, or I don't know what it is, but it's like a slab of concrete pretty much. So yeah, I don't know if he'll finish it today because we have 2 kids, but it's gonna be finished sometime this week. Today's a Monday, so we'll see, but it already looks so much better than that horrible old carpet. Sorry, the lighting is probably not that great because the sun's going down, but either way, the floor is done. So we rearranged things. The couch used to be over here, but we decided to try it out over here. Things are going to change more. We just ordered a new coffee table. It's very simple. Like, it's a little bit better than this one. It's not going to be perfect. We also ordered a indoor outdoor like area rug, and that's going to be it. Yeah, so it looks amazing. Like, it's night and day difference. There's the old carpet. We're just going to keep it right there because it's just easier. But as you can see, the floor looks a lot better than that. That's a heater because this room has no AC or heat in it. So we have like an extra heater for the winter, and we have like a little AC unit thing over there. So this will be stored up hopefully next month. Who knows here? Like, the weather's ridiculous. But yeah, I have to say I am beyond happy with it. Matt did amazing with it. I'm going to show you like a final result when I get all of my furniture in, and I'll give you like you know, nice montage. But as of right now, like, it is stunning and I'm obsessed. And here is what it looks like. We have a rogue Noah here having a snack and stuff after school and therapy. But yeah, here is what the completed room looks like. So you see the floor. We got this table from Amazon. It was like $100. It's cheap. It's totally fine. This is predominantly a playroom, so I didn't want an expensive coffee table. It just has a basket underneath. We also got this rug from Amazon. It's an indoor-outdoor one, which is perfect for the sunroom because it's going to track in a lot of mud and stuff. So if it gets really bad, all we do is pressure wash it. I've done it before. Trust me, it works. And of course, we have the new couch. Was probably the most expensive, but it's okay. So yeah, all in all, this room looks amazing. So yeah, we have the table, the couch. That might stay there. It might go. This is where Noah sits a lot, eats snacks, and stuff like that. He's kind of outgrowing it, so it'd be good for Autumn when she gets older. This over here is a cubby we have of just toys. We got books, other stuff. They're kind of organized or not. That's our bin of Legos. It's what it is. And then we also have a play mat for Miss Autumn because she is crawling now, so she is going places. We have another bin here. I'm gonna get 3 more bins right here and put them over there. So it's just more. It's a playroom predominantly. Got more stuff, AC, whatever, and the TV. We might replace this stuff, like I said, whatever. Overall, it looks amazing. It's going to look even more amazing when this over here gets replaced with another sliding glass door. So, yeah, I mean, this room came a long, long way, and I am so happy about it. So, montage time. So as you can see, the carpet was horrible, but now this room is like a great place to be in. I love it. And it wasn't all that much to do. Like, we just had to put the flooring down, and then we did buy a couch and stuff, but they're relatively inexpensive. But yeah, we did this because we're in this room a lot, especially in the spring to fall months. Winter, this is it's a sunroom, so there's no real, like, it's not hooked up to AC or heat. As you can see, I have a little heater right here behind me, and coincidentally I have an AC right behind me because I live in Virginia, and last week it was pretty decent, but this week it's gonna be like in the 40s. So I'm like, so we need both right now. I haven't even attempted to put on the AC, but either way, it's not really climate controlled. But we're in this room a lot in the, like I said, from the spring to fall. And it's just a place where we watch TV, the kids play a lot in here. As you can see, it's mainly like a playroom. It's a sunroom, but it's like a playroom. So all that. So, but yeah, we redid this a lot because we just spent a lot of time in here and we wanted to be nice. The one thing that I did not get to show you, that actually I'll probably be showing you at the end of this week,
is this right here. So this is another door like this, but this one's much older. It's actually broken. So what my husband is going to do, his brother-in-law is coming over this week, and they're going to take it out and they're going to put a new one in. And so we plan to see how it's closed off. That's where our couch used to be. But we're actually going to leave it open, much like this one, so that way we can see both sides of the yard. So that's going to be really awesome. And then that will really, truly, I can vlog. I know how to do this. It's been forever. So that way this room can truly be completed. So yeah, let me stop rambling. I'll update you when I can update you with anything when it comes to do with books and life and cooking and things like that. See you whenever I see you. I'm not gonna have any real structure this vlog. It's gonna be whatever it is. Hello, it is Wednesday. Yeah. Sorry I haven't vlogged, but you know, I told you that this was gonna be just a whatever vlog. Oh gosh, I look horrible. Anyway, I wanted to do two things. I wanted to update you on my reading, and I got some book mail. So, number one, with reading, I'm about 60% of the way, don't know what page I'm on Children of the Hill by Jennifer Mchanon. I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. This would be a perfect Halloween read. So if you love the spooky, atmospheric books, this is one. So I think I told you vaguely what it's about, but I'm going to go into a little bit more detail now. So basically, this takes place in two timelines, one in 1978 and one in 2018. So in 1978, we follow a character named Violet Viv, who lives with her brother and her grandmother on the top of the hill. Her grandmother kind of runs this psychiatric hospital, and basically her grandmother brings home another little girl one day, and her name is Iris, and she doesn't talk, and she's like, you know, she's been through some things, and the more they get to learn about Iris, the more she opens up, and the more they try to figure out what happened to Iris, because she has no memories or anything like that. They also are very obsessed with monsters. They're like making this monster handbook. They're obsessed with the idea of monsters and things like that. So monsters is kind of the basis of this book. So that's going on in 1978. You have this this hospital that's kind of a little bit more than what it seems. And then in 2019, we follow a character named Lizzie, who is actually the host of this podcast, Monsters Among Us, I believe. And she tries to hunt down monsters and things like that. And she's noticed there's been a string of girls that's been missing. And every time one goes missing, she's noticed it's like a monster that's kind of known in that area, if that makes any sense. So we have those going on, and it doesn't sound very similar, but it is. We also get snippets of the book Viv and her brother are writing about monsters, and we also get snippets of this other book that is about what happened at the psychiatric hospital, and you're getting little bits at a time. So there hasn't been like too many big plot twists. I'm expecting some things, but I'm definitely really enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was. Like, it's got this whole kind of like, not like a cult vibe, but like kind of like, I guess you could say, like it reminds me a little bit, I don't know much about it, American Horror Story, like season 2, I think it was Asylum, I'm not sure, but you know how it was like presented as a psychiatric hospital, but when you went beneath it, it was very darker and sinister and things like that. So that's what's kind of the vibes going on. And like I said, it's got this monster parallel, so I'm really enjoying it, honestly. So I don't know when I finish it. Before, you know, I had this child, I could kind of get a sense of when I was going to finish things. Now I'm like, oh, I don't know. But either way, that's update. So I'm hoping, what's today? Today's Wednesday. By Friday, I think I should be finished with it. And then I have some book mail. I rarely get book mail these days, which I'm okay with because I read all on my Kindle and my phone. But I got this from Simon & Schuster, and it's a book I'm very interested in. And that is See You Yesterday by Rachel Lynn Solomon. If you don't know, she writes YA books and she writes adult books now. This is her newest YA book coming out in May, and I already have an arc of it, an e-arc of it, so it's cool I have a physical arc. This one I think has to do with time travel, or like a time loop, I think, kind of thing, where she's stuck in somewhere. Oh, it's September 21st. Interesting. My birthday September 20th, that's just interesting. But basically she's stuck in a time loop, and she's stuck with like her enemy too. I don't know, but it's really cute. So like I said, I don't get a ton of book mail these days because I don't, and that's totally okay. I don't even buy a lot of books anymore. I buy a lot of ebooks, but that's what today is. Yeah, it's just been a roller coaster of days of sicknesses. My daughter's dealing with a cold. She's getting a little bit better. Now my husband has it, so it's just going round and round. Hopefully when they're done, we can officially be like done with sicknesses for a while in this house, because I am done. But either way, that's my update for now. I'll let you know when I update you again. Who knows when, but maybe when a big plot twist or something happens. Intriguing. Gosh, I wish I looked a little bit more decent, but this is real life. This is real life. I like how I've just so nicely paused it on Liz Lemon from 30 Rock. You know, accurate. So today is Thursday, so long night, long night. I told you guys sickness is just in our house. Matt's sick, now Autumn's sick, and I had to take her to the doctor today because she has croup, so I feel horrible. I feel so horrible, but she has some medicine, so hopefully that'll help her. And yeah, I just hope that she can get some relief soon because croup is horrible. Like when you hear that at night when your kid's coughing, it is just very scary sounding. So there's that. On book news, I did finish The Children of the Hill, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I think I would give it a 4 out of 5. It ended not the way I expected, but I liked the way it ended, especially the last couple pages. I was really invested in it. So I told you guys all about it. It's very dark, atmospheric. It's a great book to read near Halloween, honestly, and it's kind of got the whole notion of our monsters and are real and of our monsters inside of us. So I really liked it, but I have to say, I've read now 4 thrillers now in a row, so I'm about thrillered out, so I'm going to move on to my next read, which is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This one doesn't come out till May, but I'm very excited for it. So this one I believe is about like a hate to love romance, stuff like that. But I've read 2 of her adult romance books and gave them both 5 out of 5. So here's hoping this will be a 5 out of 5. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to finish The Children of the Hill yesterday, but like I got to like, I want to say it was 70% in, and then I was like hooked. I had to figure out how it was going to end because the way she wrote it was just so captivating and so intriguing. I love you, Liz Lemon, but anyway, but the way she wrote it was just so interesting and dark and atmospheric. So I really enjoyed it. I've never read anything by this author before, and I definitely want to read more by her. I've heard her other book. She has a book called The Winter People, I believe. I've heard really good things about it, so I might read it and make that one of my 22 backlist books to read in 2022. So yeah, there's that. So I'm beyond exhausted because my kid's not sleeping well because she's sick. She's deaf right now. She might even wake up soon. I don't know. I have to go pick up myself from school soon. So it's been a day. But nevertheless, I want to update you on my reading. It's supposed to rain soon, so there's that. And yeah, that's my update for now. Hopefully when I update you next, everybody in the house will be feeling better. Fingers crossed. this is random, but I thought I would share with you what I got at the grocery store today. It was one of those quick trips where I just go to Harris Teeter, I get my meat and like fruits there, so not a lot of stuff. So anyway, I thought I'd share with you. So I got some Purdue chicken breast. This is, how many is in here? 5 are in here. It's 5 for $10, which is actually not a bad price. And I have a lot of chicken in the freezer already for meals, but I always buy chicken every time I go to the store now because I know what it was like when there was like no meat at all at the store. So there's that. I got some hush puppies. I couldn't really find these at Harris Teeter for some reason. Anyway, they are great to be thrown in the air fryer. So with that, I got some tilapia. This is my first time trying this one. It's from CPAC. I didn't realize that. But either way, it's seasoned tilapia with hush puppies. Pretty good. Bananas, because my son eats bananas like they're going out of style, much like strawberries. These will be all gone in a matter of a few days. Not exaggerating. Milk, because I always need milk. And then I bought a chicken breast. So usually what I do for a quick and easy dinner, which I'm doing tonight, is I'll just get a rotisserie chicken or a chicken breast, and then I'll get some vegetables, which I already have in the fridge. So I have carrots, zucchini, broccoli, and some red potatoes. So I'll just heat this up, reheat it in the oven, and then on another pan, I'll just put all those vegetables in there, put some olive oil, salt, and pepper, and garlic, and roast them. Quick and easy meal. So yeah, that's my grocery haul today. Like, very small. If you would see my like regular grocery haul, which I get every week, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Wearing any makeup at all, so let's just pretend I am. It's the weekend and I didn't feel like putting anything on, so we're just gonna roll with it. Anyway, hello, happy Saturday. I want to update you. I am about 60% into Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I didn't expect to read it this fast. I will more than likely finish it tonight, maybe. Here's to hoping. If not, tomorrow for sure, because I am loving it. I knew within 3 chapters of it, I was like, crap, this is gonna get another 5-star for me. I think I've rated every adult romance Emily Henry book a 5 out of 5, so clearly she's becoming one of my favorite romance authors of all time. If you don't know what this book is about, it's about a character named Nora who is a literary agent. She's like a shark. She's kind of known for that, but she's really soft on her sister Libby, and her sister Libby is pregnant with her 3rd child, and she's just feeling run down. They both live in New York, and she's like, you know what, let's go on a vacation for like a month. Let's go to this really small town called Sunshine Falls in North Carolina, and just let's go there for a month without kids and everything like that. And so they go there, and Nora runs into an editor named Charlie who she's met in New York, and they kind of have this hate relationship, but they have great banter, and the banter in this is just so witty. I love it so much. I'm also loving the fact that this is taking your usual trope of a book and kind of flipping it on its hinges, if you will. So if you've read a lot of romance books, there's this trope of where a character that's a big city character will go to a small town and she'll fall in love with it. She'll be like, oh my gosh, I could see myself living here for the rest of my life. She'll fall in love with like a carpenter or a farmer, or you know, just kind of just like a small town person, just kind of a small town guy. And she, by the end of the book, she's like, oh, the big city life is not for me anymore. anymore and I want to move to the small town. That's a definite trope. And this one's complete opposite because Nora loves the big city. She thrives in it. In fact, in her relationships, it says in the beginning of the book that a lot of her boyfriends have left her for that exact same scenario. Like, she has lost a boyfriend that went to like some small town in Texas, and he called her and he's like, yeah, I'm not coming back. I fell in love with this girl, this like inn's owner, and we're gonna get married. That's happened to her multiple times, and she's like, I'm like the arch nemesis, you know, the blonde that's like always wears heels and a suit and is very like shark worthy, I guess you could say. And so it's very interesting. She's going to the small town and she likes it, but she's not falling in love with it at all. She's like, I want to go back to New York. And Charlie is the complete same in that regards, because he's from Sunshine Falls. That's where he lives at, or that's where his family's from, and he's, you know, born and bred in New York, or he's just really loves New York. So they have this kind of will they won't they tension going on, and it's just so fun. I'm loving it. I could definitely see myself giving it a 5 out of 5, and like I said, I'm gonna finish it today, probably tonight, if not early in the morning when my daughter wakes up at some point. But yeah, that's my update for right now. I'm sorry this is a boring vlog, but this is just real life. It's just mostly just house stuff and things like that. In fact, I'm doing laundry today and yard work, so that's fun. No, it's just being in your 30s. I don't know. I'll update you later. Hello, I'm in my son's room. That's why I have this huge hedgehog behind me. But anyway, I wanted to update you, actually probably end this vlog with this last clip. So I finished Book Lovers last night, to nobody's surprise, because I love Emily Henry's books. And I've said time and time again that I've read one of her YA books, and it was a fantasy, like time travel book, and I really didn't like it. It's like one of my least favorite books I've read. And so when I learned that she was making the foray into adult romance books, which is another trend we could talk about, like we could do a whole video of just YA authors that are now kind of shifting and maybe expanding their genres into adult books. I'd be interested, because we have Emily Henry, we have Rachel and Solomon has done it, Santa Mchanon. I know some other people have. I can't think of any right now. When I learned that she was doing that, I remember I got Beach Read. That was her first adult romance book in the mail, like as an ARC. And I was like, wow, this cover is really good. And I read the back of like the synopsis and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I loved it. It was 5 out of 5 for me. Obsessed with it. Then her book came out last year, People We Meet on Vacation. Again, loved it, 5 out of 5. And so with this one, Book Lovers, again, a 5 out of 5. Like, obviously, Emily Henry is one of my favorite romance authors. I love her books. I love that they're not just strictly romance, but they're a little bit more in depth to them. And I love this one. I told you what it was all about yesterday. And so, hi. And I really enjoyed it. The only downside I would say I have with it is there's a big relationship with both Charlie and, what's her name? Nora, obviously. I really enjoyed that. The banter they had. The hate to love, I was obsessed with it. But they also have a big relationship with Nora and her sister Libby. And one thing I did not like is that Libby would call her sister Sissy all the time. And I was like, oh, I can't stand that. But then again, I have a sibling that I'm not really close to, so I don't have that kind of kinship maybe that they do. But she would just be like, Sissy. And I'm like, oh, I don't like that. But then again, I don't know. But that's the only qualm. But I love the relationship they had and how it kind of came to an head with the confrontation. And overall, 5 out of 5, love it. Perfect spring summer read because it takes place in North Carolina, which is one state away from me because I live in Virginia. So it has that kind of small town feel to it. And like I said, it takes the usual romantic trope and kind of spins it on its head. And I enjoyed it. I loved it. So yeah, that was my reading vlog. So 1 week I read 2 books, which I think is great. I think that's my new normal. I used to do maybe 3 or 4 a week. So I'm down to half of that, and that's not bad at all, especially with 2 kids, one being this young. Yeah, I liked both the books I read this week. One's a very dark thriller, one's a very kind of romantic book that had me all in my feelings. I was obsessed with them. So I'd recommend them both. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first vlog in like over a year. If you did, let me know. If you want to see more of this, let me know, because this is going to be the kind of trajectory that it goes on where it's not too much, just, you know, updating you when I can, home life a little bit here and there, you know, boring stuff. But if you're into that, I would love to film it. So let me know in the comments. But after, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching if you watched this long, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.